If you aren't strapped in yet, find a seat, because the Western Conference Finals just became a total war zone. 1-1 heading back to San Antonio, and the weight of this matchup is historical. We are looking at the first playoff series between two 62-plus win teams since the Bulls and Jazz in 1998. These aren't just two great teams, these are two dynasties in waiting, playing at an all-time level right now. Let's start with Game 1, because Victor Wembanyama just redefined what a postseason debut looks like. 41 points, 24 rebounds in his first conference finals. On the road, he broke a 56-year-old record held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, becoming the youngest player in NBA history with a 40-20 playoff game. And he wasn't stat padding. He grabbed 3 straight offensive boards on one possession to start the game, plus 16 on the night. And that logo three-pointer to tie it with 20 seconds left in the first overtime, pulling up from 28 feet to send it to a second OT. The Spurs took it 122 to 115. Without De'Aaron Fox, it felt like a coronation, but the Thunder don't do coronations. Game 2 was the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander response. 30 points, 9 assists. He wasn't just unbothered out there. He was aware. He knew where Wemby was every single second. He never challenged him at the rim once. He lived in that 10 to 12 foot mid-range sweet spot. He'd drive into the chest of the defense, wait for the second man to slide, and find the open corner. A masterclass in rhythm. But Game 2 was really won in the trenches. And the name you need to know is Isaiah Hartenstein. 8 offensive rebounds. Relentless. He was pre-boxing out, keeping his body so high on Wemby that the kid couldn't use those long arms to reach over. He played the entire second half with 4 fouls and still dominated the glass. Now flip to the other side of that coin. Chet Holmgren. It feels like Wemby is the monster living under Chet's bed right now. He had 0 blocks in Game 2. 0. And the most damning detail, 10 of his 13 points came while Wemby was off the floor. When the alien is out there, Chet is hesitating. He's waiting for his offense to click before he engages defensively. You simply cannot do that at this level. Thank God for Alex Caruso then. 31 points in Game 1, then a step back mid-range right in Wemby's face in Game 2. He told reporters his aggression is subconscious now. He's the veteran literally dragging these young guys into the right mindset. On the Spurs side, the youth is showing differently. Stephon Castle set a record nobody wants. 20 turnovers in his first 2 conference finals games. But look at the why. No Fox, no Dylan Harper for half the game. Castle is overloaded, trying to run a high-level offense while guarding a 2-time MVP. He's rushing his reads, not waiting for screeners. The irony, though, he threw the dunk of the series right on Hartenstein's head, and his defense on Shai is genuinely elite. Handsy, keeping his feet back to avoid the hip swing fouls, actually bothering the MVP without drawing a whistle. Now let's talk injuries, because this pace is taking a serious toll. Fox's ankle, Harper's hamstring, Jalen Williams' hamstring, a Jay Mitchell's leg. It's dire, and I think the Spurs are closer to the breaking point. Losing Fox and Harper, their primary ball handlers, against OKC's Nat defense is potentially a death sentence. Thunder have spent the whole season in tryout mode. They can survive losing Williams and Mitchell. San Antonio cannot survive having no one to bring the ball up. This is a psychological battle now. We saw Case and Wallace get into the paint in Game 2 and not even look at the rim. I thought because of the Wemby effect. The Spurs have the alien. Thunder have the depth. I don't want this series to end. Games 3 and 4 in San Antonio are going to be a bloodbath. My read, OKC steals 1 on the road. We're heading to a 2-2 tie going back for Game 5. Blow for blow. The rivalry the NBA has been hunting for is finally here. Best basketball I've seen in a decade.